Amesor Official, and as you can tell from my video's title, I'm gonna be sharing my underarm routine, what are the products that I use, how do I maintain them, and so on. Honestly guys, my underarms are very low maintenance, meaning to say I don't use lots of products on them because for me, as long as they don't produce bad odor and they don't get dark, I'm cool and happy with that. So now, if you're still interested to know what are my secrets on how I maintain my underarms, please keep on watching. Just a quick side story guys, I started to get involved with my underarms when I was in my high school year. It was at the time that my armpit hair started to grow and I used a deodorant. Actually, this is not to brag, but I didn't have a body odor to be the reason for me to use a deodorant at the time. I was just curious and I just wanted to experience how does it feel like to use one since majority of that age, of course being a high school student, use this product. So as I use my deodorant, I've noticed that it leaves a stain on my uniform and my underarms are starting to get darker. I was shocked and told that to my mom, and my mom gave me an alternative one to use as my deodorant, which we'll get into that later on. Because of this scenario, I started to make my own underarm routine, and this routine is what I do ever since. Even though I got older, I still follow this practice. So now, let's talk about underarm maintenance. In this, I have my own do's and don'ts. So let's start with my don'ts first. Number one is, don't shave. I never shaved my underarms, guys. Yes, you hear that right. Because my mom used to tell me when I was younger not to do it because it will make the hair thicker, creates more bumps, and causes irritation that might lead to darker armpits. So I never do that. Number two is that don't use tight clothes. I always make sure that every time I wear my clothes, it's not too tight in the armpit area because wearing such clothes might cause chafing or irritation that can lead to skin discoloration. Always make sure that you give your armpits or underarms some room to move or breathe. And the third one is that don't use deodorant with strong ingredients or fragrances. Yes guys, you hear that right. I don't use deodorants at all. It's been 2 decades now, and if you think it's not possible, yes, it's possible guys. Think of me as an example. Based from my own experience, whenever I use a deodorant, scented or unscented, cream or stick, whitening deos, or just an ordinary one, I always encounter some stains on my clothes and skin discoloration. So in order to avoid these things, I just stopped using such product. Don't worry, there are some alternatives and I guarantee you that. Alright guys, so moving on to my do's. Number one is I do waxing. First things first, I wax after my period and I never get rid of my body hair before it because before and during, the skin is much more sensitive, and also I've noticed that the hair grows slower if you do it after your period. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the products that I usually use every time I wax my underarms.
So first, I always make sure to wipe my armpit using this toner or just an ordinary alcohol to get rid of the excess sweat or oil on the skin. Then this is optional. I sometimes apply either of these two products before applying the wax strips on my underarms.
So guys, this is the wax strip that I use for my armpit. Usually I divide this one into 3 parts. And here how they look like. I usually do this so that it could fit my armpit area, like this. So just repeat the process guys until all the hair will be removed. Next is I wipe the area with the moisturizing oil. By the way guys, this box also contains a few pieces of oil wipes as well. And I use a moisturizing oil guys to remove the wax residues left on the skin after waxing. Lastly, I dust them off with the baby powder once again to remove the excess oil, and that's it. As simple as that. And if ever there are still some hair that has not been removed, I just simply use a tweezer to remove them. If you're a person who doesn't have an epilator or cannot afford a laser hair removal just like me, this is ideal because guys, I am a person who prefers waxing over shaving. I wax my armpit at least once a month. I always make sure that there's always a room for the hair to grow for about half centimeters long so that it will be easier for them to be removed. So that's how I get rid of my unwanted hair on my underarms. Next is the product that I use, how I maintain my underarms to be odor free. This product is very cheap, effective, and surprisingly available anywhere. Are you ready? Do you really want to know which product do I use? Okay, so here it is. I use Tawas guys, and this is what I was talking about earlier. Tawas is also called alum in English, which refers to a chemical compound, potassium aluminum sulfate. I have the powdered version and the solid version of it. Guys, I use the powdered version when I'm at home and use the solid version when I travel because it's less spattery. By the way guys, I'd like to discuss some of the benefits of using Tawas. So number one, it is very safe to control body odor. It's hypoallergenic, not an antiperspirant, which I really don't mind. Thus, it doesn't clog any skin pores. It leaves an invisible layer to the areas it is applied. It has no scent and it gives 24 hours protection. And the most important thing is that with known whitening effect on the skin. So I really love this product and I've been using this one ever since. So how do I apply it? I apply it by gently rubbing the powder or the crystal in the armpits while the area is damp after showering or washing, or I just sprinkle some water on my armpit and apply the product and I'm good to go. So easy and quick. And also don't forget to exfoliate your armpits from time to time. For me, I usually do this at least 3 times a week, and I use this body cream or body scrub from the Face Shop. I really love this product because it's very gentle and it's not too harsh or rough on my skin. So there you have it guys. There are a lot of products that are out in the market for you to use to take good care of your underarms. Some use lemons, baby oils, baking soda, and so on. These products are also good, but for me, the things that I've discussed earlier are the best and most effective remedies for me since it's been in my practice for years. So again guys, this is just my own version. It might be effective for me but not to others. I just want to share my underarm routine and I hope this video helped you a lot. So that wraps our video for today. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Wishing you good luck with your journey to having a whiter, brighter, and more flawless underarms. So if you do like me in this channel, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share, and comment down below what you have in mind for new videos. Subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to ring the notification bell for you to be updated once I upload a new video. Thank you for watching once again. God bless and see you again next week. Bye!